Now we crank it up a notch, if that's at all possible. Here it is, our featured event of the evening. Dean Thomas, Jens Pulver, a title on the line, guys, as Dean Thomas from Orlando, Florida, gets ready to make his way to the ring.
Dean Thomas is representing Team Rival. He's got a pro no-hold-barred record of 10-1. He's a World Extreme Fighting 7 super featherweight champion, 6-time veteran of World Extreme Fighting events, and ranked number 5 in the Japanese Shuto organization. I also had an opportunity to roll with this guy prior to tonight's event, and he's 155 pounds and excellent in submission. He trains with Paul Rodriguez, the man that rolled with Phil Johns earlier tonight. And he's got a lot of tricky triangles and arm bars that he can pull out. So this should be an excellent fight.
Jim, tell us a little bit more about the specifics of Dean Thomas from Team Rival and what he'll bring to the ring tonight.
Dean's an incredible fighter. A lot of his strengths consist of his stand-up ability. His ground attack is very smooth, and he is very good in his transitional, as well as he has a very positive attitude.
Well, Dean Thomas comes into our featured matchup, and he feels as if he's not getting a lot of respect from Jens Pulver in the Pulver camp.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I don't think Jens respects me much, but when we step into that cage, you know, he's going to be in a fight. He's going to know it. So that's all I'm saying. It's going to be a fight to the end, and you know, the best man's going to win.
Well, there you go. Lack of respect, we'll see. Dean Thomas getting set for the entrance, as is the crowd here in Augusta, of the guy that called the Pulverizer, Jens Pulver, Jay.
Jens Pulver trains under Pat Miletik's MFS fighting system, which combines Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, freestyle wrestling, Muay Thai boxing, and boxing. He has a no-holds-barred fighting record of 16-1-1. He's won the Boston Written Invitational in Colorado in 1999. He's extensive wrestling background. He competed at the JC level, and he's a 2-time All-American. He's 2-time World Extreme Fighting veteran and a 2-time UFC veteran. This should be an excellent fight. He has quick hands and he throws heavy leather.
Let's break down some more of his specifics as we see the Pulverizer, Jim.
Jens Pulver is known for his left hand, excellent left hook. He's known for his conditioning, what we call him the Energizer Bunny, and our gym. I'm a fellow stablemate of his, as well as his wrestling experience.
Well, I'll tell you what, with Jens Pulver, this is a guy that he's talking about whether or not this fight will even go the distance.
It's not going to be till the end. It's not going to make a decision, at least through me. One of us is going to drop, and that's the way I've been training. I've been doing 5 times the amount of sprints. I've been working 5 times as hard on endurance. I've upped the level as far as intensity, constant nonstop. I was real disappointed in my last fight with Jahawk. If they don't let me get my hands on him, then I want to stay in close and pummel with him, grapple with him, and like I said before, make him carry me 18 minutes if he can.
Let's take a quick look at how these two match up. The tail of the tape with Pulver and Dean Thomas. There you see a slight difference in age. Thomas 3 inches taller, height, or rather weight nearly the same. The reach though, Thomas, I'll tell you what, it's got a huge advantage. This is for the belt. This is our main event. This is our feature fight. It has been an unbelievable night in Augusta, Georgia. Our title is on the line. TJ, this crowd's been phenomenal. Let's get it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, Augusta, Georgia. Rival Fight Gear, in association with Jamie Levine, are presenting this World Super Lightweight title. This will be sanctioned by the International Sport Combat Federation, Mike Carlson, representative at ringside. Augusta, Georgia, are you ready? Augusta, Georgia, and those viewing around the world, are you ready? The fighter standing behind me, 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing at 154.5 pounds. He's from Orlando, Florida. Please welcome Dean Thomas. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in this World Super Lightweight battle, 5'7" tall, 155 pounds from Davenport, Iowa, the pulverizer, Jens Pulver! On Kid Pulver's command.
Well, the International Sports Combat Federation, the ISCF, World Super Lightweight title rather, on the line. Pulver and Dean Thomas getting set to go at it. Our featured fight, our main event of the evening for the title. The belt is here. It's on the line. Tip Polar brings him to the ring, and here we go. Thomas and Pulver. This is 6-minute rounds, guys.
This is an exciting way to end the night. The lightweight fighters are generally the most exciting fighters to watch on the card, especially two of this caliber with their quickness on their hands and with their feet.
Solid kick there from Pulver. Pulver on the right, Thomas on your left.
You can see Pulver's kind of stalking. He's kind of closing the distance, trying to get in there, and he's keeping that left hook back.
For Jens to be effective, he needs to close that distance with Dean, just like that. That's where Jens is going to be stronger at. Because he's taking Dean's reach and power away from him.
Both fighters talking about the fact they didn't think this thing would go the distance. Over at Thomas.
Oh! He tried to jump into a triangle there. That was close. He's trying to work Jens Pulver into his goal. Pulver's trying to stand out and throw that left. There you go.
Pulver lets him back up.
You should quit. Inside or outside?
The corner you hear is Jens Pulver's. We saw him a moment ago. Two fighters stalking each other.
I've had the opportunity to train with Jens quite a bit before this fight, and I know how serious he has taken it. He's been the first one in the gym and the last one to leave. So I look forward to a nose to the grind kind of fight from Jens.
Rumor has it they call him the Energizer Bunny.
And
going and going.
And he is.
Too many reasons you can see one of the fighters has shoes on, and Dean Thomas obviously it's not. Any advantage, any reason for that?
Yes and no. Jens actually has a different style of shoe than what we're used to seeing. It's a Sambo style of shoe from Russia. It's hand-stitched. It's leather instead of like the American style of wrestling shoe, the hard plastic. And there we get a better look at it. And what it's made for is to actually, still get a good grip on the mat, but it's a lot more flexible as far as your foot movement as well.
You can tell these fighters have a lot of respect for one another. Either of them they look pretty cautious, not necessarily jumping in there.
A lot of stand-up here as the two fighters are trying to get through this first round and a feeling-out process.
Exactly.
Pulver just missed with a big kick. Pulver, former wrestler, Boise State University. Definitely more of a boxing match right now between these two. Something we haven't seen a lot of tonight. Dean Thomas, that decided reach advantage, guys, is going to come into play here, maybe?
Oh, I'm sure it will eventually. As Dean, this is only the first round. As Dean gets more comfortable and finds his range, I think you'll see more.
There's a takedown by Dean Thomas. That's pretty amazing to see Jens Pulver with the strength lifting him up that single leg.
Pulver, a strong wrestling background.
I don't think Pulver has anything there with that.
There won't be anything there.
With that guillotine, he lets it go.
Jens has been working on some strong reversals from this position, thinking he may be here against Dean, so we may see that come into play if he feels comfortable doing it.
You'll notice Dean's trying to pry that right leg free so he can go to possibly the mat.
There we did see it.
In the guard. There's the reversal. So perhaps we'll get a look at the guard of Dean Thomas now, see if he's able to work something out of this.
Great shot there as you see the fighters tie up. Long 6-minute rounds. Pulver setting him up for something here. Oh, left hand, another left hand. That's what he was setting him up for.
Dean working in open guard, keeping his knees, up there in the chest of Jens, making it uncomfortable.
We heard the cornerman yell out 1 minute and 20 seconds. We're inside of that now.
Okay, stop.
Kip Kolar is going to get him standing back up again.
You gotta pull the trigger a little bit. Let's see some fire.
Here you see Pat Milicek talking to his fighter, trying to get him to be a little more aggressive on the stand-up.
Thomas and Pulver now. Featured fight and two of the top lightweights in the world. Most were saying the top two.
I'll tell you, Pulver's got some good kicks. He's thrown a couple high kicks and a couple leg kicks. Perhaps I use those just a little more.
He comes inside a half a minute. Neither fighter wanting to make a mistake as Thomas trying to use that reach advantage.
These 6-minute rounds in the title fight are the longest rounds of the night. So.
Oh, just missing with an uppercut was Thomas. Pretty good knee there by Pulver. Don't think that much Thomas though. In the final seconds of the first round. Scheduled 3-rounder, and that'll do it. The first round is in the books. Guys, if nothing else, a lot of respect shown between the two fighters in that first round. Nobody wanted to make a mistake in that first round.
No, exactly. That's a good point, too. I do give the physical edge to Jens, though. I think Jens looks a little stronger when they're down on the ground and even on the feet, too. So I think Jens has a little quicker hands just because his reach is a little bit shorter.
Thomas just missed with that uppercut, and watch the counter here by Pulver. Both fighters coming close in the waning seconds to landing the big bomb, but neither one can do it. There you see team rival in the corner. Rodriguez and Saunders from earlier tonight. Dean Thomas, Jens Pulver. Went to school at Boise State in Idaho, now living in Davenport, Iowa. As we get ready to get it going here, second round. With the title on the line, the ISCF World Super Lightweight title.
Looks like Dean Thomas's corner may have told him to start working that jab. He's been pretty aggressive with it here in the beginning of the round.
Nice brawl by Jens. Being able to stop the shot of Dean. Dean rolls into the knee bar.
He's trying to get a heel hook. He's trying to get that arm around. You can see Jens grabbing his arm, trying to prevent it from happening. He may have it. He may have it.
That's it. It's over. It is over. It is over.
Dean Thomas is now the lightweight champion.
Dean Thomas got the leg, walked it up, and it's over. The title goes to Dean Thomas. As Jens Pulver taps out, and Thomas is some kind of happy right now.
You can see Dean Thomas doing the patented Pulver execution technique towards the crowd.
Dean Thomas with the win against Jens Pulver, and he is celebrating, and deservedly so, with Jens Pulver.
I'll tell you, he has some tricky submissions. I told you I had the opportunity to roll with him prior to this event, and he's well versed in them. There's a sportsmanlike conduct going over to greet his opponent.
Jens Pulver got to be very, very disappointed right there. Pat Milicek talking to Dean Thomas. They talked about a little bit of lack of respect for Dean Thomas coming from the Pulver camp. Thomas talked about that in his interview. I think there's got to be a lot of respect right now. Let's go to the ring and get the official announcement with TJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 33 seconds, round number 1.